My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Capricorns and it's for the month of January, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I hope it supports you understand what's happening, what's hidden, what you need to know. This is about different areas of your life. I call it general because it does tackle different areas of your life. It's not one specific area. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it supports you in every way. I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. I wish you the greatest prosperity, safety, happiness, and abundance in the year of 2026, and always my best wishes to all of you. I'm in gratitude to all of you for supporting me and this channel, and mostly in gratitude for those of you who are watching those 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. That means a lot to me if you are doing that. So it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for that. My best wishes to each and every one of you, and let us begin with the first message for all Capricorn, the truth. And let's have a look. I'll read it to you. Let's see what it says. I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. So there is an angel that is leading you towards your prayers, what you've been praying for, the answers to your prayers, your manifestations, what you've been hoping for. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So in your thoughts, your dreams, your intuition, your gut feeling is telling you how to proceed so that the heavens or the universe or the angels are going to take you to your next step, and the step of your dreams and your manifestations, what you've wanted, what you've asked for, what you're longing for. It's going to be, you'll be led to it. So that is the best news ever. Let's have a look at one more message. And it says sanctuary. And you know what? Sanctuary is just incredible. It's reaching to a place where it's going to be your haven, your home. You feel safe, secure, happy, joyful, and a very happy, peaceful existence. And that's what they're leading you to. And that's what's coming next, which is incredible. This is going to transcend you to high levels of peace and happiness and abundance in your life. A lot of harmony, a lot of security, a lot of stability, and healing coming soon into your life. That is magical. Let's have a look at something that you've been worried about, questioning, thinking about. We're going to take 1 or 2 answers in regard to unlikely. It's not likely for this to take place, so I'll put that one there. I might take just one more to see if you have another one, or maybe a little bit of extension on this unlikely. Why? It says remain positive. So even though they're saying not yet, or it's unlikely, it might not happen, but still remain positive because something else is happening. You are guided to your dreams. You might not even believe it, but that's what's happening. You are going towards your dreams. Okay, 2 more messages. I'll be cutting twice for all Capricorn, the truth. Here we go. First one. It says a great new beginning. It could be a new project, a new beginning that brings you on overflowing prosperity that's never ending. It's going to start and it's going to continue for a long time. Prosperity to the highest level and degree with the Ace of Pentacles. That is wonderful. There is the Hierophant, might be connected to Taurus, might be connected to an upgrade in your life, to committing to something wonderful, to a business perhaps, or something new. The next one's, oh my God, another Ace. So we've got new, great beginning that's overflowing prosperity, and then we've got a great, victorious new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of clarity, and you'll see things so clearly. You'll have those aha moments where you can be having epiphanies, but mostly seeing things so clearly and winning with the truth. Again, the Hierophant. This time I'll take the Hierophant because this is about commitment and a lot of your dreams come true. Okay, the Hierophant is connected to Taurus, but it's also connected to commitment, upgrading your life to the next level, and learning and expanding. Then we've got your dreams and wishes, the wish fulfillment card, the 9 of Cups, wishes and dreams fulfilled. So that is fantastic. That's what's coming. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else is there for you, my dear Capricorn. I'll be cutting twice, as always, with this deck. So the truth that you need to know is the 7 of Cups, which means you are going to be choosing someone incredible in your life. Someone is entering your life. It's a great opportunity of emotional fulfillment. So you are going to be exceptionally fulfilled. I feel like it could be someone Aries or someone that will empower you. I did see Aries. I saw Taurus. Aries, it could be a Cuspy. Just for some of you, it doesn't have to be for everyone. The 9 of Swords shows that you have been suffering in silence, but this is going to come to an end because one of your oldest wish, you know how we had wishes come true here? We had the wishes come true, the wish fulfillment card. Now we've got one of your oldest wish with a star coming about very soon. I'm going to take this card. And you are going to be supported with this guilt, anxiety, sleepless nights, worry. This is going to come to an end. Something that's worrying you, this is really going to come to an end. So you don't have to worry about it for too long. Something is leaving your life, something is ending, and something wonderful is about to begin. Now I'm going to take 3 messages from another deck for all Capricorn to see the truth. I'll be cutting only once. The truth that you need to know, my dear Capricorn. Here we go. Right. So we have the 7 of Swords, which shows that there was a situation in which you were supposed to leave some time ago. You knew it deep down inside that it's a situation that is going to come to an end no matter what you did, but you were procrastinating, you were sacrificing, and you were trying your best to avoid this ending. It is something that is destined to end, and it is going to end, but you have been suffering a lot, and the truth has been always there in front of you, saying like, this is something that's going to come to an end. Okay, it could be in connection to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That is a possibility. The next one, final one, it says the 7 of Cups again, which shows to me that something miraculous is going to take place. This is the 7 of Cups twice. A great emotional opportunity is about to come into your life. This is also about wishes and dreams coming true. It could be one of your wishes, one of your manifestations. You wanted to meet someone that will emotionally fulfill you. This is the time. This is the greatest possibility for that to take place. So that is truly wonderful. Okay. Now, yes, so the 7 of Cups again. And this time what I will do is I will put the 7 of Cups here. And I'll put the leaving. I'll just put the leaving here, and then this one over here. Right. That's better. Okay. What you don't see happening is there's news coming. Some information is coming. It's going to be setting you free or giving you the go-ahead. It's going to be good news, or perhaps if not good news, just so that you know everything is okay. You have the right to do what you want to do. Great news on its way, and it is connected to someone of air energy and perhaps water energy and fire. Oh, very interesting. This could be to do with water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, fire. But news about perhaps these 2 people. News is coming regarding to these people. Could be your children, they could be your siblings, they could be your one of them could be your spouse that has both fire and water in them, or could be the new person entering your life, the opportunity of emotional fulfillment. Either way, it is something magnificent. It is some sort of news that is going to be uplifting you. So that's good to know. So now we move on to the next level, which is this deck here. Let's have a look at 2 messages from this deck to see for all Capricorn. I'm going to cut twice, so that's the first one. All of a sudden, something is going to happen. There's going to be a change. All of a sudden. Right. In some cases, there could be an ending. In some cases, there could be a crisis. There could be something coming to an end, like a problem with money. It is possible to do with money because I'm seeing money problems here. Sudden change that's bringing on crazy spending, even to the point where you might need a short-term loan. There is something happening here. It could be a movement. It could be also to do with a health matter. It could be a situation where you may be low on cash because it says rough patches, borrowing money. Something might happen. It could be to do with healing, maybe to help someone's health. You might be losing work. You might be stopping work to reinvent yourself. You might be stopping to buy a business, and you need more cash to bring in to get things moving. Careers and arts, movement, careers to do with movement, also perhaps even transport. But there are temporary jobs happening here and fun work. But all of a sudden, something is happening. Very interesting. And the skull, the same thing, to do with money and patches of money being needed because of something. This something could be, this is the reason that you're having sleepless nights and worry about. It is possible. Let's now take on a few more messages from the tea leaves to see what else is there. Okay, there is a dark person, someone with dark features, which I'll talk about this in a moment. Let's just take on a little bit more. Anything else? Oh, that's too much. Too many. Okay, so we got here, we got that one. Okay, there's, 4 more is too much. No, that's enough, I think. right? Unless they need me to take one. I'll just try to see if there is another one or two. Okay, I'll take one more. Here we go. Right, now, glasses on. Let's see what's happening here. These should tell us a lot that's going on. There is someone with dark features. That means either dark eyes, dark hair. They could have brown hair, black hair. Where is it? Yeah, someone, and it's a man, so it is someone that is male, gender, dealing or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, that's just that. There's nothing more. This is someone that you're dealing with. There could be temptation. The apple is all about temptation. Some situation could be testing you. You've got to be very careful. The mountain is about challenges that you are going to be dealing with, but ultimately you will overcome them. It might take some time. It says major challenges to overcome, right, which is this section here. Finally going to leave. The grasshopper is great news. This is about happiness, wealth, and abundance. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. That's what they say. I say the other, so it doesn't matter. You can take them both and see which one happens. November is a month that is going to be really important for you. November 2026. It is also connected to Sagittarians and to Scorpios. Scorpio and Sagittarian. Look at this. This is someone that's Scorpio and Sagittarians. They did say there's news coming from a Scorpio Sagittarian. This could be the people. Remember, they said news or information that will come, that will give you the go-ahead, something about action, something about movement. It's about these people. And now we know there could be Scorpio Sagittarius very easily because it's water and fire. Beautiful. All right. And that's connected to November. Now let's see what happens next. Something might be happening in regard to Sagittarius in November, or a Scorpio in November. So that's that. Now I'm going to clarify the cards. Let's have an understanding of everything that's happening. And first we're going to start with this Page of Swords. Let's see what is this Page of Swords all about. This is someone that's very direct, truthful, and air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see how this relates to you, my dear Capricorn. Right, this could be someone that's taking a journey. This is someone that you might be suffering because they want to go somewhere. This is the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, feeling guilty, feeling sad. Regarding this, there is someone being abandoned. There's a situation that's becoming very difficult for this person. But ultimately, the good news is there is the Chariot. So there will be overcoming obstacles. That's what the mountain is all about. Overcoming obstacles. Even though there may be a difficulty where something suddenly might happen and things might shift, and there might be a situation where somebody's being abandoned, someone might be having loss of a job, loss of money, loss of health, the Five of Pentacles. There are major challenges. But the good news is because of the Chariot, it shows that you are going to overcome these obstacles and you are going to have a victory. So that is okay. That is wonderful. This person, it could be happening to a person very close to you, an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. At the end of the reading, we'll find out who this person is, because we do have strong air energy in your reading. Let's have a look at the emotional fulfillment, the Seven of Cups that's coming to all Capricorn. Right, Aries, very strong here, fire energy. This could be Aries card also, it's fire. It says here that you're resting from a big battle, a major battle, a karmic battle ends, and you get to rest and rejoice and recuperate and heal. It could be connected to Aries. It can also mean that you're meeting someone that's got Aries in them, which is a very loyal, real, down-to-earth person. Very good people, Aries, very loyal. And someone, it's also about power. There could be power here. There could be you being offered a position of power where you become an authority. But also you could be meeting someone that you are going to be connecting with who has got power and authority, or they could have Aries in them. Someone that is wonderful, someone that might even offer you a position where you might be an alliance together, working together in team and business, or it could be a very strong emotional fulfillment with someone. You might fall in love with someone that's got Aries in them. That is all possible, and that could happen after a situation ends. Now let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles for all Capricorn. What is this new beginning? The new beginning is saying good. It comes right after saying goodbye to the past. This is the past and saying goodbye to it. This is a Nine of Swords for the third time in your reading. Third time, feeling guilty. Maybe you have to leave someone and you feel guilty that you have to leave someone. You feel guilty about the past, something about the past, something that's ending, and you do feel extremely sad and anxious and unhappy. So that's very interesting. I'll find out more as we go along. And there it is again. This is again here. Have a look at this. This is news coming, giving you the go-ahead to move forward. Yes, my dear Capricorn, the Knight of Swords seems to be showing itself over and over. Some news is coming your way without a doubt, because it has doubled up, as I was saying. And this could be the idea, also the news or the information that will set this new beginning or the beginning of prosperity. You never know. Let's have a look at now the Seven of Swords, something that you should have left some time ago, but you were procrastinating. What is that all about? Could it be your work? You were supposed to leave and you're finally leaving, and that's gonna be patient. It says you will have the stability you want. Everything is coming your way. That's the Sagittarius card, by the way. This is, I usually connect this to Sagittarius, but we'll be 100% sure at the end. You are leaving a situation where you're not happy. Emotionally, you're not happy in a situation, and you're leaving. And that's going to bring on the new beginning. Do you see that? The new beginning. So the suffering and silence is going to come to an end. A new beginning brings you a great victory. You get to see things so clearly to the point where you will be able to take action and move on. So you're leaving a situation and starting a victorious new life, even though, and that's going to be partially a rewarding time for you, because you were so considerate and you were procrastinating, knowing that it's something that needs to end, but you were there doing your best and giving it your best and trying to avoid heartache and perhaps even sacrificing for others. Let's have a look at the suffering, because that has come up in your reading a few times. Suffering in silence is because one more challenge. It could be to do with relocation, being torn between two people, two situations, two places. There could be a relocation. The Two of Wands shows relocation. There could be someone in your family relocating, and that's making you feel sad. Could be this air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But there is one more challenge, and a suffocating chapter that's been overwhelming you is going to come to an end. So yes, I feel like there is someone leaving because they're not happy, and there is relocation without a doubt. But this is coming to an end, and you are going to move forward with strength and power. Talking about power, victory, Ace of Swords, the truth. Let's have a look at Aces. Yes, it's an area where you're defeated. There isn't much you can do. This is destined for someone to take on a path, and this path is coming. There is going to be justice in regard to this. There is someone Libra involved in this. Could be this air energy that's Libra. They've got Libra in them. Justice will prevail for you, even though you feel defeated in this area. But this is an area you're defeated at, because there is a great new beginning for this person, whether it's for yourself or the person that's relocating. They are destined to meet someone special. They are destined to be more successful. They're destined for victory. So the great news is that they are destined for victory, and that's what's important more than anything else. So my dear Capricorn, have a look at this. Something suddenly changes. You are destined for prosperity, and you are also destined for an amazing emotional fulfillment. And that's what's very important in your reading. This is really, really important. It shows that a lot of your wishes are going to be granted. That's another one which I should put here. So a lot of your wishes, a lot of your manifestations are coming true. A lot of prosperity and most of all, emotional fulfillment. Someone wonderful entering your life, or somebody close to you, their life. Something magical is happening. A lot of prosperity, a major change, a drastic change that takes you to the greatest next level, a wonderful level, that's for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this part here. It's really intriguing. Let's continue on and see what else is there for you to know. The Seven of Cups has come up twice, and wishes come true. Wish fulfillment, and your oldest wish being granted, something you wanted the longest time. Could be about commitment also. Now let's move on to the next level, and relocation is there very strong. The next level is going to be, let's have a look. Yes, it's going to move clarified everything. I'm going to take two messages, and then finally we'll go to the star signs to see who's who and what's what, and is there a soulmate, or what star sign is the soulmate, what signs are possibly your soulmate, who are the people, like these air energies, who are they, who's the water energy, who's this fire, who's the Aries. We'll get to know everything, and who's the Libra. So two messages for now before I do that. So we got one. All right, so it does look like there is someone new entering your life. That's very playful, fun, someone excited, that you'll have a lot of excitement, a lot of fulfillment with. It shows that you are going to capture romance, and you will feel this inner youth spirit inside you. There's going to be fun, and you're going to shine, and there's someone wonderful coming along. And then it says here, this could be the one. This person that you're having a lot of fun with is going to be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You've already met this person. And that means the Seven of Cups, there is emotional fulfillment coming. Okay, there it is, just there. Now, what I'm going to do is take on some messages from the heart, your heart, somebody else's heart. Let's have a look. Okay, this is jumping out. There's the other ones. Okay, let's have a look. Your heart, somebody else's heart. What are some of the most important factors that are touching the hearts? And we have, I hope you haven't moved on. Somebody wants to come back to you and they're hoping that you haven't moved on, or maybe you are feeling that way about someone, or someone near you that you care about is thinking this way. I hope you haven't moved on. That's very nice. The next one, you deserve more than I can give you. Somebody's realizing that they can't give you all that you deserve. At least they're being honest about it. I'm thinking about reaching out. Somebody really wants to reach out. Maybe it's the same person who's thinking that you're hoping that you haven't moved on. Somebody wants to reach out without a doubt. So that's that one there. Actually, I'll put this one over here. Okay, we've worked that out. Now we're going to go into the star signs. Now your soulmate, my dear Capricorn, is number 1, fire. Number 2, water. More than anything else, this is your soulmate. Fire to regenerate you, to keep you going, and water to replenish you. Then comes everything else, but this is your soulmate. Then you've got the family and so forth. You're leaving the past behind and resting from a big major factor. Let's move on to now. I'll be taking out, well, the first thing that came was fire. The number 1, fire, which is Mars, the rule of Aries. I'm going to be shuffling, shuffling, and then taking cards out till the end, then I'll put it together for you. So, oh my God, they're coming out. Air energy, Libra, which we got the Justice card. There it is, the air energy. So now I'm going to be cutting, if I'm allowed to. Here we go, and collect everything. So we got fire energy, Leo. We got earth energy, which is number 3 here. Earth energy. Okay. The truth for all Capricorn. We've got Mercury, which is earth. And we got Jupiter, which is fire, Sagittarius. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. The truth for all Capricorn. And we got Sagittarius, very strong. And Leo. We got a lot of fire energy. That tells me your soulmate is on its way. And the fire is number 1. Then comes the water. Water, we haven't had so far anything. Jupiter. Sagittarius is leading the way. Then we got Aquarius, Uranus, the rule of Aquarius. And then we keep going until we see what happens. We got Capricorn, earth energy, Mercury, Virgo, Gemini. Virgo, Gemini. Okay, so we continue going. Now Mercury, oh my God, Virgo, Gemini controlling the way, all the way in the earth energy. That's earth and air. You might be with someone already. Leo is trying to come out. Leo, fire energy over here. Oh, what am I doing? Wait a second. Earth is here. I made a mistake. My TV was just bear with me. Earth. Yeah, fire is here. Okay, now let's move on. The next for Capricorn. And we've got Gemini, which will go in earth because we've got Mercury, which is the rule of Gemini and Virgo. We've got air energy, Aquarius, which will go right here. And we keep going to see what else. For Capricorn, there's the water now. Finally, we've got Scorpio as the first water energy. We've got Aquarius, air energy. Let's move on. Let's keep going. We've got water energy, Cancer, and we got earth energy, Taurus. Yes, earth here. Okay, let's keep going. And we've got air energy and water. There's another one. So Cancer so far is the controlling energy of water. So far, we'll see what else. We need more. Okay, one has stepped out. Aquarius again. Right, let's keep going. And we've got Uranus again. Aquarius keeps coming up. Many of you are dealing with Aquarius in your life. That seems to be, some of you could be Cuspies, Capricorn, Aquarius. You could be, if you're a Cuspy, Capricorn, Aquarius, you might be dealing with a lot of Aquarius. Also Venus, which goes in the earth energy, and then Libra comes here. The sun goes over here, which is the ruler of Leo, but here there's a Libra. I've got to take the Libra and put it over here. And the earth, if there's Gemini, though there is no Gemini. Look at this, there's 2, 4, 5 Aquarius, and there's a Libra again, so Libra goes over here. And let's keep going. We need a little bit more so we can know for the majority what's ruling. Fire and air, there's the fire. Sagittarius so far is very strong. Aquarius very strong. Let's keep going. Taurus, Libra is strong too. Virgo, Gemini. Virgo with Gemini because of Mercury, and water, Scorpio. I need a little bit more water so that we can determine what's the water energy. You might have not met the water, but you're yet to meet them. Taurus and Capricorn. 3 more shuffles perhaps. Let's see what happens, how I feel, and what I'm made to feel. Okay, we got Virgo, we got Neptune, another water energy, the ruler of Pisces. And we keep going, another 2 perhaps. We've got Taurus taking over, and Scorpio. We needed water energy, so it's coming, which is really good. You need the replenishing with the fire. Okay, double fire. All right, the fire is overwhelming. You are finally going to be meeting someone that will regenerate you and start you over. Something getting in here in my way. Okay, I think 2 more shuffles and that'll be the end of it. So we got Pisces and we got Mars, fire, and 1 more. This is the final shuffle. If there's anything needed in this reading, I hope that we do get it. Now we got fire again, and we got Venus, Taurus. All right, let's stop here and find out what are your soulmates. And then of course the soulmate, a lot of the soulmates usually are your family also, very close ones, spouses, and close to the heart. Okay, let's have a look at the fire energy and see what's controlling, what's the highest level. So we got Mars, we got Sagittarius, we got Leo, we got Mars again. I'll put the Mars over here, and we'll take Sagittarius. There's 2 here. Leo, 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 Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, and Mars. Okay, there's 4 Mars, there's 5 Leo, and how many Sagittarians? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the leading ones are Sagittarius, Leo, and the secondary is Aries. Okay, did we have the Aries card? Yes, we had the Aries card, so that makes even the Aries as much. Okay, so for the majority of you, you'll be dealing with fire very strong. Sagittarius is 5 Sagittarians. For the majority of you, we got Sagittarius 5, we got Leo 5. So it looks like to me your soulmate is going to be coming 100%. There's 5 Leo, and there is 4 Aries, and this one here 5 Aries. So we're talking 5 of each fire energies. You are destined to meet your soulmate without a doubt, and there is fire in them 100%. Let's have a look at the water. You don't have much water, but you need water. Otherwise it's very hard to move on just with fire. Now let's have, and usually they have got water in them, or you might have water. So you could be an earth water, and the fire comes and just starts everything over for you. Let's have a look at the Scorpio. There's 2, I think Cancer might be leading. Let's just see, I could be wrong. Scorpio, no, Scorpio is leading all the way. Okay, so here we go. All right, now we got Scorpio for the majority of you in the water energy. So that's your soulmate, second part of them, water energy. Scorpio is the leading one for the majority, and then you got Pisces and Cancer for the rest. Now we come to the earth energy and see what the earth energy, there's a lot of earth energy, and many of you do connect with earth energy. Always earth connects with earth without a doubt. So we got a lot of Taurus, Libra, I've noticed that. I'll go through that. We've got also a lot of Virgo, Gemini, but we'll see. Taurus, Libra, let's see which one is the highest level. Okay, Mercury, yes, that's very, okay. We've got 3 Capricorns, which are, we'll put them at the back like yourself. They're not that important at this point in time, because for the majority of Capricorn, what's taken over, I really think, it's 3 by 4. There's 7 Virgo Geminis, 7 Virgo Gemini. That is amazing. 7. So the highest level for the Capricorn you are going to be dealing with Virgo Gemini. This could be, you know, someone that you might have just met. They could be Virgo Gemini with fire in them, and that will regenerate everything. So for the majority, we've got 7, and we've got 7 again. 7 Taurus Libra, and there was 1 Libra here, so that makes it more. This wins. When I say it wins, the more the number, the more the majority of Capricorn will be dealing with. Taurus Libra is taken over. It's the highest level. Second level is Virgo Gemini, which is very strong. This is very strong earth energy. And then, of course, you've got Capricorn as the third one, which is for the minority. The majority of you will be dealing with Taurus Libra and Virgo Gemini with air in them. So you might be already in a relationship like this, or there could be something like that. With air energy, usually things don't last too long because air doesn't go well with earth. There's always turbulence. And we got Aquarius here. Oh my God, look at this. We got 6 Aquarius. 6 Aquarius could be your family, could be part of you, could be a family member, could be someone that you might be dealing with, that something is coming to an end, somebody's leaving. There could be an Aquarius leaving home. Also, that could be possible. There is strong Aquarius. Aquarius usually is family member, bloodline of the Capricorn. So it can come in your life as a spouse, as a relationship. It is always family member has got strong Aquarius in them. So there you go. That's who everybody is. All the air energies, now you know who they are. There's a lot of air energies. One of them could be leaving, and it could be this Aquarius, possibly leaving home. Or possibly there could be like a Gemini Virgo that might be leaving home, and you're getting really stressed about it. That is possible. By the way, the only way to know is for you to let me know. Give me a thumbs up first if you enjoyed the reading. But second, do comment. Your feedback is relevant. It's so relevant, so we know who the Aquarius is that's so strong in your reading. Who is the Virgo Gemini, and who is the Taurus Libra? More important than anything else. These are the ones that are so much in your reading, so that we can have a perspective of everything and find out and understand what's going on. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, your wishes and dreams are going to come true. There's great victories waiting for you. And Cancer was also here. I forgot to say Cancer. Yeah, so Cancer would be 3 times. Yeah, look at that. It's as much as the Scorpio Cancer, because there's 2, 3 Cancers. Very important. That's the end of your reading. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace. Namaste.